What's up, guys? Gay Feet of All Games here, and I'm back giving you yet another Dramascripted Saturday, even though this is a Tuesday, kind of late in the week, past the Saturday, but, better late than never. But if you're new here, this is Dramascripted Saturday, where I go over the most notable things that happened in the past week of wrestling, and how we start off with every Dramascripted Saturday. We start off with the ratings, and we have last week's Raw with 1.58 million. We have NXT with 600,000, and we have AEW with 833,000, and I have the SmackDown ratings since this is on Friday with 2 million. So first thing I want to talk about, WWE had their first quarter results, their first quarter of the business, how well they're doing. And from a business standpoint, they're doing phenomenal. Overall revenue have increased by 27%. Revenue is at over it says 333.4 million, a quarterly record, and operating income is at 92.4 million. That's an increase of 42%. Yeah, that's if long story short, if you don't know anything about business, that's extremely good. They're up phenomenally financial wise. That's why when they did the heavy release that they just did a week and a half ago with quote unquote, because of budget cuts, I had to put the dash on the dash score face. That's kind of BS, because they are making a lot of money, and they're making profitable money. Everything is, business financially, business is booming, is booming in WWE. They're making a crap ton of money over there in Stamford, Connecticut. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can read the report in detail. But WWE is there in no financial trouble whatsoever, and probably won't be in for a really, really, really long time, unless they really start doing stuff irresponsible on the financial side. So moving on. So 2 days ago, there was a premium live event called WrestleMania Backlash. And they did. It's funny because I watched it, and they did the first. I was like, they did Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. That was the first match on the card, and I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, why are they doing this match first? This is going to be the best match on the card, and it was the best pound for pound for wrestling match. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. They have phenomenal chemistry with one another. This is their second match, and their second match, I couldn't even tell. They're both the first match at WrestleMania, and then this second match at WrestleMania Backlash. They're both good matches. They're both phenomenal good matches. The only thing now, for those of you that saw Raw last night, I don't want this feud to drag, because now Cody won again. WrestleMania Backlash, and then it was Austin Theory versus Cody Rhodes for the U.S. title. Seth Rollins interrupted, getting obviously Austin Theory disqualified. So now this is gonna bleed into Hell in a Cell, which is the next pay-per-view at the June 5th. Don't quote me on that. I hope I'm right. Hell in a Cell. Yeah, June 5th. Okay. Yeah, so it's probably gonna go on into June 5th. It's already 2-0. So at this point, I wouldn't have Seth win the third match, because then that means this feud is going to continue. So, but that's just my thoughts. Then we had Omos versus Bobby Lashley. That match is kind of vague to me, because it came on at a bad spot. It came on that match should have been first, not the best match on the card. But Omos won due to interference with MVP. Okay. So yeah, Omos won due to interference from MVP with the cane. That was like a really bad spot for that match. That should have been the first match on the card. Then we had Edge versus AJ Styles with Damian Priest banned. It was a good match. And then a mystery opponent interfered, costing AJ the match. So Edge wins. And then it turned out to be, it was rumors that Rhea Ripley was going to join the Judgment stable that Edge got going on. And it was Rhea Ripley. So now Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Edge. Judgment. So far, it's fantastic. And then on Monday Night Raw, Edge cut his hair. So now Edge has a new heelish looking look, and this is looking like Brood 3.0. But let's hope it's better than Brood and has like some long longevity. So then Sonya Deville comes out against a mystery opponent, and it turns out to be Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is back with a remix of her old music, and she has the doll Lily that's back. Which the last time we saw the doll, Charlotte Flair ripped it into shreds. But Lily's back and perfectly stitched. No promo from Alexa Bliss. She came out normal. Like old music, but it was like, it had like a little bit of edits to it. We didn't see like the crazy like Alexa Bliss. This is like normal Alexa Bliss. All she has is the doll. But the thing is that we're probably going to keep in the doll because, the doll sells merch. So that's probably what they're going for. Really quickly going back to WrestleMania Backlash. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. I quit match. Armbar with a steel chair by Ronda Rousey. Charlotte Flair says I quit. There's storyline broken arm that Charlotte Flair has. The real reason is Charlotte Flair is going to get married to Andrade, so that's the way to write it off. So she can enjoy her marriage and her honeymoon. Congratulations to the both of you guys. Wish you guys the best. So that's the story with that. A lot of people are complaining that this premium live event. Oh, and then the final match was the Bloodline versus Drew McIntyre and Rated Arcade Bro. And the big dog, Roman Reigns, picked up the victory over Matt Riddle. A lot of people were complaining that this premium pay-per-view event was under 3 hours. It went by fast. I actually liked it. I liked the pacing. It went by fast. It wasn't drag. And plus, to be honest, I wasn't really expecting much out of this pay-per-view anyway, with only, one title on the line? So, really wasn't expecting that this much out of pay-per-view. It was like a better Raw, if that makes sense. Like, it was just straight action. It was like, yeah, a better Raw. That's how I would put this WrestleMania Backlash. But moving forward, next pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell. Looking forward to what they're going to do with Edge in this Judgment stable. Looking forward to see what next they're going to do with Cody Rhodes. WWE's making a shit ton of money. Everything's up money-wise. That's why when they saying budget cuts really doesn't make sense, because there's nothing wrong with the budget. The budget's actually, their income is actually increasing. So yeah, that's going to wrap this up for this Dramascripted Saturday on a Tuesday. If you like what you witnessed, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And until hopefully sometime in the future, there'll be another Dramascripted Saturday. Keep your eyes peeled on this channel, Dramascripted, for all your Dramascripted news, and my Twitter at game_fiend. But until next time, guys, I'm out of here. Later. And peace. Be safe, everyone.